Hi everyone. Right, it's going to be quite a brief lesson here. I don't think we're going to need too long on explanation at least. Okay, there's going to be a lot of practice questions for you to try yourselves. So we're looking at converting compound measures. Okay, so we've got here 120 kilometers per hour and we want to know what that is in meters per second. Okay, I've put a couple of pieces of information down the side. Some of them obviously, well, all of them you should know, but they're going to be particularly pertinent to this. Okay, so the way we do these, I'm just going to rewrite this down here. Okay, 120 kilometers per hour, and that's how we write that, per hour, okay, with the forward slash. Kilometers per hour, okay, and that's why it's a compound measure, because we've got two different types of measures. We've got kilometers and hours, and they're kind of been stuck together. A bit like in science, really, where you have compounds. In English, you have compound sentences, two sentences that have been stuck together, so on, okay. Compound shapes in maths. Okay, loads of different places that we see them. So what we need to do, we need to first of all convert our kilometres, because we've actually got 120 kilometres, and this is per hour, so we've got 1 hour. Okay, so 120 kilometres and 1 hour. So we're going to turn our kilometres into metres. So to convert our kilometres into metres, we need to multiply it by 1,000, okay, which gives us 120,000 metres. Okay, so we've converted our kilometres into metres, and now we need to convert our hours into seconds. Okay, and actually I've already kind of done a lot of the maths over here for you. So to 60 seconds in a minute and 60 minutes an hour, in an hour we do 60 multiplied by 60, which is 3,600. So in 1 hour there are 3,600 seconds. Okay, if you didn't have the top of your head, we could have just written this as 1 hour equals 60 minutes. And there are 60 seconds in each of those 60 minutes, so 60 multiplied by 60 again will give us 3,600, okay? So 60 times 60 equals 3,600 seconds. Okay, now we've got to this point, we are going to put this together, okay? So actually we can just, we could say 120,000 metres per 3,600 seconds. Not particularly useful though, okay? We're going to simplify this a bit like we would a ratio, okay? So we're going to have the two numbers here, and we're going to simplify. So you can use a calculator if you need to. But yeah, I mean, well, the first thing we could is just divide each one of them by 100, okay? So we get 1200 to 36. Okay, and our aim, because we're looking for this in metres per second, is to get this side down to 1. Okay, so now we've got to this bit here. We're going to do 36 divided by 36 to get 1. Okay, we want 1 second. That's our aim. And on this side, we're going to do the same because we're looking at it as a ratio at the moment. So we're going to divide by 36. So your calculator is going to come into play. 1200 divided by 36, 33.3 recurring. Okay, so we've got 33.3 meters per second. Okay, there's your final answer. Okay, because we've got that's in our meters now, and this is 1 second, so we can put it per second. Okay, so there's one. I'm going to do just one more of these, just one more, and this one we're going to have 254 kilometers per hour into meters per second. So a similar sort of thing. So we're going to take our 254 kilometers, and on this side we've got our 1 hour. And we want to convert both of those measurements. So first of all, we're going to turn our kilometres into metres, because that's what we want to get. So times 1,000, which gives us 254,000 metres. So we're into metres already. And on this side, we already know 3,600 seconds, okay, in 1 hour. I'm happy for you to just know that, okay, 3,600 seconds in 1 hour. Okay then, so now we can put those as a ratio. 254,000 to 36,000, and if you want to put above there just to clarify, meters to seconds. Okay, and then we can divide that through. So we're going to get 2540 to 36. All I've done is divided each of them by 100. Okay, divided by 100. And now we're going to have to, again, to get my calculator, to get this side down to 1, because that's our aim, divide by 36 on both sides. So we get 2540 divided by 36. 2540 divided by 36, which is 70.5 recurring, so we'll probably round that up to 6. I'm going to say we're going to round that up, okay, to 1, and then we get 70.6 meters per second. Okay, so that's how we do those. Sometimes you'll be given the initial question with meters per second. You're just going to have to go the other way around, okay, to get back to kilometers per hour. So it's going to be the same process but backwards, but reversed. You should all be quite happy with those. If you go back to PowerPoint now, there's a few questions to have a go at with those. Good luck with them.